Here's another 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Moving under it, Reyes. One down. Here's the first pitch to him, and it's fouled away. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
The 2-2, and he chased it in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Diaz, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch fouled away. Two and two. Here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Number 50 is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box now, Jake Rogers. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of
the so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Nope.
That misses. 2-0. Three and 0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
A high fastball is in there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 3-2 one more time. Popped up. O'Brien is right there. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Reyes.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Bounce to first. O'Brien fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Cameron.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Maybin, who sometimes goes by the nickname Slim, this is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Max Schwartz would be next. This is popped up, and the first baseman can't get there. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Number 51 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Standing in, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one. That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches, and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro. He swings and grounds it to short. Paradis comes up with it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The left fielder, number 7, Jesus Sanchez.
Digging in, Jesus Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. So far this season, Sanchez enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. Hard hit to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Coming to the plate now, Max Schwartz. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Anderson barehands it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The batter, number 4.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Ready now, Isaac Paradis. First pitch of the at-bat. Right there for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A 1-1. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Paradis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now batting, Seamus Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Jung.
So striding forward now, Josh Jung. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 4-1.
4-1, no strike.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. The 2-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Striding into the box, number 51. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So striding in, Peter O'Brien looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 8, Victor Mesa.
Now at the plate, Victor Mesa. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sac bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. That's popped up. Maben moving in. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jeimer Candelario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more. The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. O'Brien on second. Mesa at first with no outs. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time, as he's well safe and the run scores.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
Into the box, number 4. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
You know, he was really pounding the strike zone early on, but he's kind of gotten away from that here a bit. He might just need a little reminder to attack hitters and trust his stuff.
The 2-1 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
The 3-1. And he misses, ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole,
Now
the first
batting.
thing you should do is
Number
stop digging.
91.
Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again. Diaz 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way.
D-Rock.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
From the stretch.
Nope.
1-1.
Ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Yep, 1-2.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. In the dirt here, and almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Another full count offering on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Number 50 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Anderson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schwartz has a play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Marlins on top, 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. All the way up and down the lineup, he break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Leading off.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, number 50. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Next for the Tigers.
A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Line to the right side, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Reyes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, base is empty. Power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Randall Delgado takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 26, Randall Delgado.
Stepping up now, Jorge Alfaro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Jorge Alfaro.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Hard liner to center field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Jesus Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
3-2.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box now, number 51, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Reyes on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maben will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Alfaro is there. One away.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Max Schwartz.
So back at the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Max Schwartz. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's the outside corner. It's strike one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
The 1-1. Taken, strike two.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Line drive to center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paredes. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Marlins 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 67.
Ready for another chance? Peter O'Brien. He singled his last time up.
Number 45.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 8, Victor Mesa.
Stepping in, Victor Mesa, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Jeimer Candelario, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Leading off the inning, Miguel Cabrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 1 away.
Now batting.
Next up for Detroit, Seamus Nunez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
3-0 to him now. 1 out, nobody on. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Josh Jung. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. This is popped up. Anderson is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Down in order.
Leading off for the Marlins, the shortstop, number 4.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Miami used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Nighttime baseball on tap from Comerica Park in Motown. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Willie Casto, a South Dakota native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game.
Standing in, Trey King. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately.
Digging in, Irving Taylor. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Taylor.
The ground down the first baseline. King takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Trey King, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball swung on and missed. Manuel on third, Davies at second, Frazier at first, 2 out in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. 1 run is scored, and a relay to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run, 3 run. Into the box, John Hicks. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
John Hicks.
0-1, here it comes. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder, Marcell.
On the ground over to first. King scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in and looking for more, Trey King. A hit in 2 tries so far.
King.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Line drive to left. Ozuna is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Digging in once again,
Now
Trey
batting.
King.
The first baseman, Trey King.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. At the plate, Trey King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
King.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Jimenez, a native of Puerto Rico. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with no.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tuesday night. So coming to the plate, Trey King, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Nice
Hey, that
hit,
was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for.
Coming to the plate now, Trey King, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Outside, 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 3-1 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of pop.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready once again, Trey King. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for. Ready for another shot now, Trey King, and their runners at the corners now. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. Luna trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Down and away, ball 1.
Here you go. Make the turn.
Into
Make
right
the turn.
field, that's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a...
So digging in now, Trey King,
first
although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. That's 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Michael Conforto is on deck. The 3-0 is a slider swung on and missed away.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The New York Mets rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one.
Our
Sean
final
Newcomb
line score
earns
this
his
afternoon.
fifth winner
First
of the
for
year.
The victorious Giants, 3 runs.
Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Michael Fulmer gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. Bogarts has it to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get. Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey King. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
King.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball that's 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. Frazier, base runner at first with 1 out. That's popped up. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
All right, get it back there. Good
Boy,
job.
this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one.
Next will be the designated hitter,
Now
Nico Goodrum. In
designated
previous
hitter.
duels with
Nico.
DeGrom, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
One.
Ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, behind the back. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Up next
Trey
is Matt.
King, and he's the
The first
reigning
baseman.
recipient of the National League's Player of the Month
King.
award.
Nope, that's a
Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now the 2-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
I got 2
That's
on
an
the count.
impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Ball
Lays
3.
off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Nope,
And he
ball 4.
lays off
Take
here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second. Striding in once again, Trey King. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And the score finishes 4-1 today. New York took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
A player is called to question by his manager on his base running of late. Having had a little perverse fun with the young speedster, the manager strikes a jovial tone. He checks that the player understands what a green light means and doesn't mean. Even the best bag snatchers need to know when to exercise restraint. Satisfied that the player can be trusted with the responsibility, the manager grants him a standing green light to bolt.
MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box,
That is third.
Trey King.
The first
He's
baseman.
coming off a month in which he
Trey
earned National League
King.
Player of the Month recognition. From the stretch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-2 now. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Row. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get...
So stepping in, Trey King. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
King.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So he's quickly into scoring position now with a 2-out double here in the 3rd. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. In now is Adam Eaton.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
On the ground over to first. King is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. And with 1 away, we'll bring you a look at the current division standings, and you can see these guys have their work cut out for them if they want to make noise in the division.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Bronco.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro, a base hit in his first trip.
Jorge Alfaro.
The 0-1 pitch. 3-3 on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants...
Settling in now, Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Adam Eaton.
Drop down here, and he'll try to beat it out. King is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Leading off the inning, Trey King, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
The 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Next for the Mets, Trey King. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 2 down. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the. Now to the plate, Trey King. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Boy, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play. Next up from New York, Trey King, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up. Hernandez ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been...
Digging in now, Trey King. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Ball 1. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it.
Go halfway. Get halfway here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit.
Dan, after that base.
Now in the box, Trey King. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with one high and tight. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Up top, it's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2. Digging in, Trey King.
The first baseman, Trey King.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Behind 0-2 now.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Misses. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cesar Hernandez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
2-2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Flip of his glove for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. New York led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
6 runs on 12 hits. No errors.
So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
Now batting, the first baseman, Trey King.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The set and the 1-1. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 pitch. And 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Paul Sewell enters to do the pitching.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 7 runs.
Daytime base. Phil since 2004. Citizens. The man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan.
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one. And if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
And that misses ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Stepping up to the plate, Trey King. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Franco has it. And there's out number 2. Striding in, Trey King. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 1-1 the count now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game. And
at the plate, Maikel Franco. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 3-2 pitch. And to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping into the box, Trey King. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Oh and 1, here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Ball 3.
time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches. A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Trey King, the National League's batting leader, continues his campaign for a batting crown. Next. Jacob deGrom will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's... Three, out.
At the plate, Trey King. He's had a phenomenal year at the
Batting
plate,
third.
entering this
The first
August
baseman.
contest as the league's
Trey
batting average leader.
King.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they're coming off a short homestand, a little 5-1 stretch in their last 6 games, playing confident baseball right now. Look for them to be on the attack in the early innings.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
3 of those pitches were definitely.
Ready now for the Marlins, Andreas Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2. He pulls this one into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Into the box now, Trey King. He drew a walk his first time up.
Trey King.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Trey King. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he takes ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard. In now, Trey King. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Hard hit ball to short. And that will conclude matters here in. Standing in, Trey King, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
0-1.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Now at the plate, Trey King has doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
Victorious Miami Marlins. 6 runs, 17 hits, no errors.
From the borough of Queens, we're at the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Digging in, Trey King. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Nope. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts? And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle.
The shortstop, J.T. Riddle.
Popped him up. Cabrera is under it. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up.
Coming to the plate now Trey King.
First baseman, Trey King.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and 2 now. Frazier stands at first with 1 out. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Trey King. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter,
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. So striding forward now, Trey King 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
All right, stand up,
bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Hernandez has got it, and the side is retired. Ready now, Aaron Altair. It was a walk in his last trip.
The left fielder, number 23.
The 3-2 pitch.
Aaron.
Side. Backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Striding into the box, Trey King. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Hang on. Right here.
Hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season.
Here now is our...
And a welcome to Citi Field, New York's National League ball. Now at the plate, Trey King. He's had a phenomenal year at the plate, entering this August contest as the league's batting average leader.
I've never been in this position in my career before. I wonder if he's counting games down. You certainly want to walk away at the end of the year with a batting crown.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one. Up next from Miami, Magneuris Sierra. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
Magneuris Sierra.
Straight up.
Popped up. King is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Trey King. He reached on a single in his first try. Line drive to left. Sierra is there, and they go down in a hurry here. As this stepping in, Trey King.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. 2-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Fink moves over. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around. Now at the plate, Jamal Starks, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the hit to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. So striding in, Trey King. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1. He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Now the 2-1. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
I got the count. 2-2.
Davies, the runner at second with one away. This one's flared off to the right side.
Halfway.
Brinson coasts under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Alex Fink. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To Cabrera for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Now at the plate, Magnera Sierra, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now. Got a significant hit.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end. 4-2 the final score today. New York rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Steven Matz gets the double. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Cleveland Indians and the Toronto Blue Jays. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Trey King is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
For Cleveland.
In now for Cleveland, Tyler Naquin. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Here it comes. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Look, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of the homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You want to talk about a team's worst nightmare. That's what this lineup possesses. They lead the league in on-base percentage. I don't care if it's hits, walks, hit by pitch. Does not matter. They are finding ways to create traffic on the base pass almost every inning. And eventually, someone's going to catch a gap, and that usually means 2 to 3 runs in a victory.
Another 0-2 home. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw gets him 2 down.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Richard racing back, gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The first baseman.
Into the box, Logan Morrison. And he fouls this one off. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, a dozen home runs, and 75 RBIs. And now a swing and a miss, and Morrison is retired for route number 1.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And I want to focus on dynamic shortstop Addison Russell. This guy has range to his right, to his left, a rocket arm, the ability to come across the bag on the double play and hit any spot in the order and be productive.
No balls and a strike to count. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ground first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Jake Bauers.
The designated hitter, Jake.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded by Hechavarria. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Indians 1. Leading off the inning, Jordan Luplow, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Luplow, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. First delivery to him on the way.
Kevin.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fouled away. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pop committed and grinded out a nice knock.
The batter, the center field.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Plawecki, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he misses 2-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Weak
1-1-1
to the mound. And there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. On the line, that's a base hit.
Cut home, no runner.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Echeverria ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Cleveland's out in front, 3-2. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Logan.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
The batter, number 10.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Number 9.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. The set and the 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, what a job right here to put yourself in position to get out of this one.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up now, Kevin Plawecki. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling part is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff. I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Plawecki over at second. Naquin on at first with nobody out.
Two.
On to first. To second for 1. On to first, a double play. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
The set and the 1-1.
1-1-1.
And a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Francisco Lindor will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The windup and the 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Nope, that's down.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Logan Morrison.
99.
Fouled off.
Logan Morrison.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is taken on the inside corner. Strike three.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Jason Kipnis.
The second baseman, Jason
Popped him up.
Kipnis.
Jansen shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here now is Jake Bowers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Pitch on the way. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Richard Blyer has been summoned from the bullpen. It's 4-2 the final score tonight. The Tribe pick up win number 70 to top the division.
The final line score for our
The show's got base. Coming to the plate now, Julio Alonso. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Julio.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup is an interesting case study. Because if you're not a big believer in batting average, this team, they're in the bottom third of batting average, so they have to do it a little bit differently. They have to move traffic and drive the baseball out of the ballpark and into the gaps. We've seen that be successful before. Let's see if it happens again today.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Elvis.
Ball 1. Little chopper back. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Odor. He'll get us started in the top of the second. In there, no balls and a strike. Pitch is popped up. Tellez moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Lays off 1-0.
No strike.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him, 1-1. Hard on the ground towards second. Henson ranging up the middle. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that.
Leading off for Texas.
Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall in right field. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming. Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the second out. Up next for the Rangers, Julio Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there for strike one, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
To 1-2 now. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. One left. So next to the plate for Texas, Chase Darno will lead things off here for the Rangers, to be followed by Elvis Andrus on deck.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that misses, 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors. Here it comes now to Andrus. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Fouled away. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the
1-1-1.
It's that slider down and in. Really the only way you're going to get.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Ronald Guzman. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Drilled on the ground to short. Russell's got it. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. A little roller toward the hole. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. 5 innings. Into the box, Patrick Wisdom. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Wisdom gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ground baseline. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike too. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in, Julio Alonso. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ball 1. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1-0 the count. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Here's Rougned Odor now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it is. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Rangers threaten. Into the box now. Nomar Mazara 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Soft liner towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 16. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in once again, Patrick Wisdom. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped.
Push to the right side, and he'll step on first himself for the out. At the plate, Jose Trevino. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Jose.
In there at the letters 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jose Trevino goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Julio Alonso, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Rangers striding in to start the 9th, Chase Darno, and they'll need him to get something going here. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And he misses there. 1-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
1-1-1.
Drilled right back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw to first is in time, and the Rangers are now down to their final out of the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rougned Odor. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-1 home. is taken for ball 2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Full count now, 3-2. Ronald Guzman would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that's low, ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. High in the air out to center field. Jankowski's there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But 9 innings and give up only.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Folks just finishing up their work week, making their way into Rogers Center here in Toronto. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. Number 27 continues his chase for the top spot on the AL batting leaderboard. Next. Trey King is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now in the box, Corey Yornan, and we are set for
Leading
baseball here
for
this
Tampa
evening.
Bay. The first
delivery to him on the
Number
way.
13.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The 2 teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Tommy Pham, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. 0-1 the count, and there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randall Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. As we put up our team leaderboard, you can see it there. He's now up to 25 on the year. And that misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Liner in there for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roll. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Up next for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
He's set. Here it comes.
Oh, that's all.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving it